What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with entry number 10 of the June Vlog Challenge of 2024. She did something really funny before, and I'm really regretting not recording. Not hitting, record, sniped it. But, she was, doing, a little thing, and then she,
I was
banged her elbow.
trying to fix my shirt, and I just ended up looking like a monkey.
And then she, her elbow was all banged into my chair. But, no, so, happy Monday, Weekend Warriors. Congratulations, you made it through another weekend. And for those that have to work Monday, like the rest of us,
I don't yawn at all.
Yeah, I know.
Until we get to the vlog.
Yeah, I know. She was sitting there just stone cold face, shooting hillbillies and people in the mountains and nothing. Once I hit record, she's like, ooh. But anyway, it rained a lot today. It was crazy, absolutely crazy. I'm so glad that I mowed the grass yesterday, because that's definitely going to help the grass hopefully grow into grass and not other crap. But it's probably going to make it grow into other crap.
Well, watering would help.
Yeah, but
we don't do that because it's expensive.
Watering when we have the nature, the mother nature to do it for us. It completely flooded one of the beds that we have in front of the house. It was like a little creek, a swimming hole. But yeah, so I had to. That's why my hair's kind of flat looking today, because all the rain just made my hair just flat as can be. And
you're losing it daily.
Well, it's been looking great the past few days. What the fuck?
I still think you're handsome.
Well, thank you, but that was very offensive. I can't keep a straight face any longer. How'd you go in there for a second? How'd you go in there? You gotta admit,
Not me.
how'd you go? But I had you, and maybe you, and then that person hiding in your closet. Maybe I had them.
But did you get Bob?
Did I get Bob? Maybe I got Bob. I don't know. He didn't respond. I'm like, dear Bob, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. He hadn't said anything to me. But I'm just like, oh. And then your little comment, I wanted to be like, fuck off. No, he doesn't.
But it's true. I commented on it, and I said, you made him blush more than I have in at least 8 years.
And I'm sitting on the toilet at work going, what the hell?
And
That's
he probably blushed again.
I was like, that's not true.
It is.
Definitely
it
not
is
true.
True.
Not
You
true.
guys saw it. Look, you can see it now. He's all super red-faced.
Just love the whole situation. Just picture the scene. Me sitting on the toilet
He
taking
just keeps getting redder.
I was just laughing about the scenario that happened. When I read the comment, I was just sitting there taking a shit. I was trying to be discreet, but discretion's not one of my fortes. What the hell was that? I heard a Oh, it's Amari and Cass. Anyway, 3 cats, 1 bowl, and that is not something that is on the dark web or anything like that.
But if we put multiple bowls, then Amari takes bites out of all of them, and then she leaves little pieces because she doesn't have all her teeth. So there's and then Cass won't eat because he has to have whole pieces. Little pieces are not good enough.
He has to have a whole, just like him.
Morty will just eat anything.
He's an a-hole.
He tried to get... Colin left his iced tea on the table when he went to go get some cherries. And Morty was up on the kitchen table, which I'm aware, it's gross. We can't keep him off. It's fine. But I looked over and I see Morty's paw just very gently going into the cup, and he doesn't make it all the way in before I go, Morty! And he pulls it out and stares at me and then takes off.
I wasn't doing nothing crazy. I'm just trying to get some ice. It looks very good in
But
there.
this is the cat that'll stick his whole head in a bag of chips. And he'll open the bag of chips. Not when it's sealed, but when it's already open and you have it rolled up. He'll unroll it and stick his head in and eat the chips. Cat. He loves corn chips.
Well, Amari did that yesterday. She just poked her head in. We just heard her on the bar going, munch, 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 munch. And we're like...
Yeah, but with that one, the bag was open.
Yeah. But I'm just like, you're like, what did you get into? What are you eating? I'm like, chips. And she's... with her itty-bitty teeth.
But we never leave any of the flavored chips.
Oh, yeah, no.
The flavored chips are away in a container where they can't get to them. But the corn chips...
But Morty does like spicy Doritos.
Yes.
Takes after his old man, because I love spicy Doritos.
He also likes salsa.
He likes salsa. Spicy salsa. But yeah, those cats are a hoot. The dogs are a hoot because this little fucker right here sticking his nose out through the bars. I love that dog. That's a good dog right there.
Baby.
He was kind of a cuddle buddy last night, which I mean was fine until he started kangaroo kicking me. Because I'm laying there just trying to sleep, and then he takes his back legs and he stretches, and then I'm like, bro, I'm trying to sleep. Speaking of kangaroo, what she told me today was very sad.
I think we mentioned the kangaroo. I don't remember.
I don't think. Did we?
I think we did, but I don't remember if it's one that we had to refilm or not. So anyway, the other day, a video went viral because there was a kangaroo on I-40.
Yeah.
And it was actually a local man's kangaroo. He has a wildlife, or what is it? I don't know. He has a little zoo, like a private zoo. I can't remember what the name of it is.
I've never.
But somebody didn't latch the gate for the kangaroos. So both of his kangaroos got out. And one of them was recovered safely, but the other one was hopping on I-40 and got hit by a car. And they ended up having to humanely euthanize him because he was far too injured to save.
And how far did he get when they said he got hit?
So he was on I-40 in Soncy-ish, and he hopped all the way into the Home Depot parking lot, which isn't super far off of I-40, but I mean, when you're dodging traffic and you just got hit by a car, and you're a kangaroo in the city.
And that was the same kangaroo, I believe, that got kidnapped a couple years ago. Might have been the other one.
Both of them got kidnapped.
Yeah.
It wasn't just one.
I thought it was just one.
No, it was both of them.
Ransom for just a single kangaroo, which is enough for me to be
At
like,
least,
what the hell?
according to the article I read earlier, it was both of them.
But,
I also remembered it as only one, but the article that I read said both.
I didn't know he had two until you told me today. I was like, he had two? But,
well, it's probably not something he wants to broadcast.
He was trying to just get to the Outback, which was like another 1.5 miles up the road. He almost made it. He almost made it to the Outback. Poor guy. I mean, just that bread by itself, man. It's just so good. Speaking of food, just restaurants in general. Freaking Flavor Flav. I told you about that yesterday. Yeah.
So stupid.
So Red Lobster is has filed for bankruptcy. They're fine, but they're probably going to have to lose some stores, and they're probably going to have to sell and all that stuff.
Like I said, it's just a business tactic.
Yeah, but here's where I can tell you they screwed up before I even read an article or anything is that Endless Shrimp. If I remember correctly, they would bring it back like in the fall for like a month, and then it would be gone for the year, and it would come back the next year. I think last year it was like all year they had the Endless Shrimp, so all you can eat shrimp. And who would have thought that people ate that much shrimp? Because they lost like $11 million in just and I mean I could probably put our Red Lobster out just eating shrimp, but that's where you screwed up, man, because the all you can eat that's going to hemorrhage money after a while. But doing it for a month and maybe getting a little bit of a profit, cool. But anyway, Flavor Flav has multiple times gone and bought one of everything on the menu to, I guess, keep it afloat. And then the part that I thought was cool was he ordered one of everything on the menu, and then he ordered one of everything on the menu again the same day, and he distributed them to the homeless in his community. So that part I thought was cool. But then she brought up a very valid point yesterday, and that was, well, can't you do that for like a local venture? Like, why can't you do that for like a mom and pop, restaurant, that seafood restaurant? Because he's in California. I'm sure that they have plenty of seafood restaurants in California.
Don't get me wrong. Not knocking him for doing a good thing and helping the homeless.
Yeah.
Totally not knocking that at all. Just, I mean, maybe put your money into your local economy, not into I think it's an international chain.
I think it's international, yeah.
Like, they don't need your money, bro.
They're just like, thanks, Flavor Flav. I'm sure he walked in with the giant clock and the grill and everything. Flavor Flav. It's like, which money did he use? His reality TV money or his Public Enemy money? Which one did he? use. I want to know.
However, props to him for
good job.
giving it out to
Flavor
the homeless.
Flav. That part, because I'd heard that.
It was such a big stretch.
No.
He said, but I was in there yesterday.
Well, yesterday, the day before.
It was yesterday.
But if you can fit through that little doggy door, Winnie the Pooh, you can come in. That's what I thought. Still stop whacking.
The door has a cat door on it.
He's like, okay, no. He's like, I'm dying. I need.
We've tried to leave the cat door open, but one, Ami can fit through it if she tries hard enough. And two, the cats are too stupid. They don't use the door. They still jump over it. So, whatever.
Yeah, and so much so where Cass has almost broken the gate off. One of these days, it's just going to be a free-for-all. It's like, anarchy! And he's going to be dashing in the living room. But, yeah. freaking Chandler.
He's so cute.
I love that dog. It's a cute dog.
He's a good dog.
I also have been doing some.
Why am I all the way in the video when you're like?
Don't know. I mean, I'd move the camera to where you could get it more view on this side, because I feel like that you were kind of cut off the first couple ones that
fine.
we did.
I intend to do that.
But I mean, you're kind of leaning in. I'm kind of in my own little corner, and you're just like, Space Invader.
That's
not in the worst
like
way.
You.
Let me finish, damn it. In the non-worst way possible. Space Invader. It's also a very fun game. Have you played it?
Yes.
There you go. And it's also a decent Ace Frehley album. But I like you too. You cute little. Would you just do the last big mission? Would you do rob a wagon or?
Yes. That was taking money to a bank.
Okay.
And then I got stopped by gang members.
Which, I mean, it took you a few attempts. I think I heard you.
The cargo, yes, that part took me a while because I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. Turns out I was using the wrong weapon. That's what I was doing wrong.
It'd be like that sometimes. Funny thing that I did on Reddit, I've been doing it on Mondays for the past few weeks, as I'm a part of a Saw subreddit. And I take characters that are like less liked and lesser, nobody likes them, period. And I'm like, say something nice to this person. So this week was say something nice to Anna from Jigsaw. One of the last few that were in.
Which one's Anna?
Because they wake up in the barn, right?
Yes.
And so it's her, and then two other guys, or like the last three. The other two were killed off. Anna is the one that is kind of like the smart one. Like she at one point actually stops a trap from working, and then survives the grain silo with the falling knives and the saw blades and stuff like that. But
bless America.
She's not very. People don't like her. That's Cecilia. That's Cecilia. That's not Anna. No. That's Anna. There we go. Anna, lesser known.
Oh,
yeah. Her.
I had to see her face.
But of course, a lot of people didn't really like Jigsaw. I like Jigsaw. I thought it was good.
I liked it.
But it's kind of one of the least liked of the Saw movies.
Why is one of the top searches Jigsaw Anna feet?
You get to see her feet. Yeah.
I'm bothered by humanity.
She does most of the game in little black booties. And then at the end of the game, she gets, her shoes get taken off. So, of course, people, want to look at stuff like that.
People are gross.
But anyway, so I've been doing...
I'm kink shaming. That's disgusting.
You do you, boo. But the funny part is I've been doing it, and it's getting better and better. You can tell that I'm kind of moving up to the upper echelon of least liked characters instead of the bottom, because I'm getting less. I hate her. I can't stand her. Compared to what I did with Jeff from Saw 3, or
he's awful.
Detective Banks from Spiral, Chris Rock's character. A
I
lot
like Detective
of people
Banks.
didn't like Detective
Why?
Banks. I don't know. Oh, because he's a comedian. He shouldn't be in a Saw movie. It's like that.
That makes no sense.
First of all, go sit in the corner for 5 minutes. Don't talk to anybody. So I'm like, hey, say something nice to Jeff. And a lot of people were like, most people were like, your wife's hot. It's like, Lynn Denlin. Yeah, she's one of the better looking Saw characters. And then most people in Anna are like, I like her makeup. Her hair's on point. I like that top. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, I love the actress. I'm like, no, not the actress, the character. You know, and so I did that. But speaking of Saw, they officially announced that Marcus Dunstan, the writers of 4, 5, 6, and Final Chapter, was one of the co-writers of those, is coming back. What the fuck are you doing?
Being irritating.
It's working. So he's coming back to do Saw 11, and he said that it's going to be an angry Saw movie, which the last angry Saw movie was 6, in my opinion. Six was very angry.
Unless you're pretty angry to me.
Unless you count Mark Hoffman, you know, going Terminator mode in the final chapter.
That's pretty angry.
Yeah, he's pretty angry, but this one, I guess, the message is angry, because, like, 6 was, like, you know, Jigsaw versus the insurance company. So
and then there's 10.
Well, and then 10 was Jigsaw versus, you know, snake oil doctors, you know, pretty much. This one, if I had to guess, if it's going the way I think it's going to go, it's probably going to be Jigsaw versus, like, the political system.
My journaling app just asked if we were having a moody Monday.
Moody Monday because of the rain?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Having a moody Monday.
Having a moody Monday?
Relax by making a collage of your favorite animal. It would literally just
It would be this little guy right here. Like, he's sticking his whole face through the bars. Like, he's just sticking his face like, what's up, guys? But anyway, so that's all I really have to say today. So I guess we'll do the question, and then we'll get out of here.
I was not prepared.
Gotta go work out and listen to scary stories.
After doing this 10 times, I would be prepared.
Stop it.
Will you quit? Not you.
Just talking to the dog. Number 10.
Share your most recent dream.
The most recent dream that I can remember was actually on Sunday. I dreamt I was back in high school, and I was listening to I Love It Loud by Kiss, and I guess school was done for the day, and I went into the parking lot and got into the blue Prius. I had the choice between the blue Prius or Grandma's van.
Oh, you picked me.
So I picked the blue Prius and put Grandma's van like in the trunk, like the passenger side of the trunk. Like, I was like, in my dream, I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna take this minivan and put it here, which completely blocked my entire view of the right hand side. And I just remember almost getting into a car accident and then driving home. That was the last thing I remember in my dream. It was very interesting.
Dad had a dream last night that there was a horse in the kitchen.
That's what he told me, and he's like,
but the problem was not that there was a horse in the kitchen. The problem was that it wasn't our horse.
That's what he told me. He's like, it wasn't our horse. I was like, but it wasn't our kitchen either. He's like, it was a random house I've never been to before. Which I'm like, that's I don't know. It was a horse in the kitchen. I mean, aren't you supposed to keep those in the back? Get the horses in the back? Is that where they're supposed to go? Got the horses in the back. No? Whatever. Anyway. So on that note, I guess I'm done for the evening. So I just got the look of shun.
It wasn't a shun look. I was confused by your
confusion. But anyway, God, if that thing doesn't stop being so cute. So anyway, guys, thank y'all so much once again for dropping by. We're officially a third of the way through this challenge now, because this is the 10th installment out of 30. What?
Nothing.
What?
The people just saw me do math in my head.
I'm just like, what is that face for? But regardless, thank y'all so much for dropping by once again. Greatly appreciate y'all, and hope you had a good weekend, and I hope this week is going to be as awesome as you are. So thank y'all, and always remember my little piglets, Colin Pork Chop, loves y'all the mostest. Y'all take it easy, guys, and we will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys!